If you're one of those viewers interested in what happens behind the camera, you'll want to listen up. TVO has a new podcast, and it will take you there. It's called On Docs. And Agenda producer Colin Ellis is the host, and he joins us now to explain what this new offering is all about. Hi.
Hello.
So you and I work a lot together.
Yes, we do.
But you usually work behind the cameras.
That's true.
And now you're going to be a host.
I know, it's crazy.
It's actually fantastic. I've heard your stuff. You're dynamite.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
On Docs is what?
On Docs is an interviews podcast, so we interview filmmakers about their documentaries.
Whose idea was this?
Well, TVO started a podcast called The Agenda on Politics late last year with John Michael McGrath, and I was a producer on that. And we got to talking about doing another podcast, this time about documentaries. And they asked me if I would host it, and I gladly accepted. What
turns you on about this assignment?
I love podcasts. I'm a huge podcast nerd. I have about 101 that I'm subscribed to right now. I have, I think, about 60 that I have downloaded. So I love the medium. But I also love documentaries. I'm a huge film nerd, as you know, and I watch documentaries like I watch TV, like I watch other movies that are in the Cineplex right now. I'm just obsessed with film, and I think docs are just a great way of telling true stories.
So this is a couple of your passions coming together in one place.
It's all converging in one place. Me.
Converging, very nice.
Exactly.
Okay, well, let's put a little flesh on the bone here. What documentaries have you got coming up?
So the good news is you can subscribe right now and download our first 2 episodes. And the first episode is with filmmaker and activist Astra Taylor, and her film is called What is Democracy?
And you talked to her?
We talked to her. We had a really great conversation during the Toronto International Film Festival this year.
Shall we share a little snippet of that?
I think we shall.
Mr. Director, if you would, roll it.
There's a few participants in the film that talk about being left out of democracy. I'm thinking of Cornel West. I'm thinking of the Black Lives Matter activist in the film. I guess I'm wondering, why it is that democracies have this habit of leaving people out.
So this question of can everybody be included in democracy? So democracy is the people rule. So then there are 2 major questions that come up. So who are the people? And how do they rule? And there's always a struggle over who's included in the people. I think what's really neat about the word democracy, is that it's this promise, and you can keep expanding it. You can keep bringing more people into the fold, right? So the people keeps growing. It used to not include, women. It used to not include enslaved people. It used to not include, 18-year-olds, right? So this concept of who has political responsibility and is a member of the demos can keep growing.
Those are great and timely questions. I can't wait to hear that one.
Yeah.
But just so we're clear, because a lot of people obviously are not hip on the whole podcast thing yet, this is audio only, right?
Yes.
What we just saw, you actually won't see on your smartphone if you download it.
Yeah, and that's, I think, what's great about podcasts is you don't have to be in one place. You can listen to it anywhere. You can go do your shopping. You can do it while you're cleaning, while you're cooking. It's meant for your earbuds, basically.
Do you play you mentioned you subscribe to more than 100 podcasts. Do you actually listen to them all?
Well, I think some of them are probably podcasts that are no longer on the air anymore, but I just haven't gone through and purged them. But I do listen to most of them. I'm like, I do everyday things like walking and exercising, and it's great to have a podcast when you're on the go, basically.
And what speed do you listen to them at?
Actually, so you actually were the one that clued me into this. You can listen to them on double speed. I go a little less than that. I'm about 1.6. So I'm able to get through at least maybe 10 a day. But I'm still I have so many, so I have yeah.
Double speed's where it's at.
Yeah,
double speed.
They're talking like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah, but if you can take it in, you can listen to twice as much in half the time.
That's true.
So there you go. There are literally, I don't have to tell you, if you go to iTunes or wherever, there are hundreds of thousands of podcasts available. How do you know you can hit a niche that nobody else has sort of come into? Yeah,
well, I think with ours, we're talking about the issues in the docs, not so much the filmmaking aspect. And I think that, if you're interested in, say, the issue of democracy, I think that this is definitely a podcast you're going to listen to. We also have interviews with Dia Han, who's the director of a film called White Right Meeting the Enemy, which is about the rise of the far right and white supremacists in the United States, and she basically talks to these neo-Nazi groups about why they hate people of color. Why would they hate her?
That was a phenomenal documentary.
Incredible.
We had her on the show. She won an Emmy for that.
She did win an Emmy, and it's a credible film. It was a really great conversation, and we really did dig deep into this issue of why why would you even talk to a white supremacist in the first place? What do you have to gain? What do you have? Why would you want to even trying to teach them, to respect your humanity, right? So I think that that's what's great about our podcast is that we're really interested in the issues as much as we are the filmmaking.
Okay, let's just, because we are trying to attract people here who may never have subscribed to a podcast before or don't really know much about them, you're going to show us how you actually download this thing into your smartphone. So go ahead.
Yeah. So okay, if my parents are watching, this is for you. You go to your smartphone and you go to an app, say like Google Play, and you hit search. You type in On Docs.
ONDOCS.
Yep, 2 words. And you scroll down to the podcast section, and you hit On Docs. There you go.
And there they are.
And I'm already subscribed. And there's episode 1, but there's 2 more episodes up there that you can download right now.
So On Docs, you go to Google Play, you can go to iTunes.
Yep.
Stitcher, all those other.
Yeah, Spotify.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all there.
It's all there.
And one last thing. This was my inference. It may be wrong. On Docs, because it's on documentaries. But ON is also the short form for Ontario.
That's true.
And that's our audience.
It is our audience, but we do documentaries that are about everywhere and for everybody. So, it's, we have docs about Thai women who go to Denmark to marry Thai men, to marry Danish men. We have docs about, I don't know if you saw Anthropocene, the human epoch, or the human epic. And that's about, what humans do to the planet. So we cover a lot of ground.
Beyond the borders.
Beyond Ontario.
But it's for the people of Ontario.
It's for the people of Ontario. It's paid for by the people of Ontario, and we hope the people of Ontario really like it.
You said it. That's Colin Ellis. Check him out. On Docs. Thanks, Colin.
Thank you.
The Agenda with Steve Paikin is brought to you by the Chartered Professional Accountants of Ontario, helping businesses stay on the right side of change with strategic thinking, insightful decisions, and business leadership. Are you on the right side of change? Ask an Ontario CPA.